97.5 VOCM FM St. John's, 107 Clarenville, and everywhere else at KRockRocks.com. A UCAP Inc. Steel Communication Station. This is K-Rock.
It is Newfoundland's classic rock, 97.5 K-Rock. Welcome to Under the Influence. I'm Candace Udall, and my guest here this evening, well, I got the phone call that there was 5 guys in the hallway waiting for me. Hey, I got pretty excited. Well, they're now in the studio. It's Crack the Foundation. Guys, welcome so much to the studio. I know this is the first time for all of you guys for being here, so I want to welcome you all, and we're going to get things started first with a little introduction. So one at a time, starting with Doug. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yep, my name is Doug Littlejohn. I'm the bassist and manager for Crack the Foundation.
I am Matt Martin, and I am the drummer of Crack the Foundation.
I'm Rob Payton on the lead guitars and backing vocals.
Hi, my name is Chris Newell, and I'm the lead vocals for Crack the Foundation.
And I'm Dave Saunders on the rhythm guitars for Crack the Foundation.
And mascot.
And the mascot. Okay. I was going to say, what kind of mascot does Crack the Foundation actually have?
Oh, you have to come to our show if you want to find out what kind of a mascot he is.
Interesting. And so you guys are new to the music scene.
Relatively new, yeah.
You have a demo out, which is available.
Yep, we do.
And how can everyone get their hands on that demo?
Well, the demo itself is available for digital download through our website, as well as you can get physical copies at any one of our shows.
And the good news is you're working on an album, right?
We certainly are.
All right, we'll talk more on that coming up in just a little. But first of all, I always like to kick off the show because in order to become musicians, you kind of have to have musical influences. And we're going to kick off the show this evening with one of your biggest musical influences. What would that be?
We're going to play Pantera, Cemetery Gates.
All right, and why Pantera?
Out of the late 80s, early 90s, they're definitely the best hard rock metal band I've ever heard.
All right, well, let's get things started. Here's some Pantera on Under the Influence. It is Newfoundland's classic rock, 97.5 K-Rock. Welcome back to Under the Influence. I'm Candace Udall, my guest here this evening. We got Crack the Foundation, Doug, Matt, Rob, Chris, and Dave all in the studio here with me tonight. Just heard another one of their big influences, some ZZ Top. So who's the ZZ Top fan?
That'd be me. Just from listening to it when I was younger, too, watching my uncle play it. Mostly just for Billy Gibbons, just the way he played just old Southern blues rock. It's where I started playing guitar when I was really young, when I was probably about 11 or 12.
Oh, well, that's cool. So it has history to it as well. Yeah. And one of the big questions I'd like to know, and probably everybody else out there, how long have you guys been playing together?
Well, as the group as it stands right now, we've only been playing together for a couple months.
So relatively new. As
Crack the Foundation, the band itself has been around for just over a year. I know we started playing our first shows in February 2010. Some of the songs started being written back in the summer of 2009.
Okay. And which one of you guys writes most of the music?
Well, for the newer stuff, it's more of a collaboration. A lot of our older stuff is primarily myself writing the music and lyrics as well.
So, who came up with the name and why?
That was me, actually. When Crack the Foundation first started, it was... I had just left another band, and I just started writing songs by myself. And since I play bass guitar, all I was doing was writing songs that only featured bass guitar. So my wife used to get upset with me recording these tracks because they were so bass heavy that they used to shake the house. And I just used to joke around that there's so much bass in them that they'd crack the foundation of the house.
Oh, well, that's a pretty cool story. And you got your demo out now.
Yeah, we do.
And working on an album, any idea of a name for the album, or are you going to stick with the Crack the Foundation?
Actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be self-titled or we may pick another title.
And is there a date at all that this new album will be released?
Not currently. We're currently tracking everything in pre-production, and then we're going to actually get it professionally recorded after that.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good plan. And I guess the demo is available now, and coming up next, we do have a song from that demo. Do you want to tell me a little bit about this one? Spoils of War. Where'd you get the idea for this?
A lot of the songs that, at least the ones that I've written the lyrics for, are about war. I guess, a bit of a nut for World War II related history, and anytime a news article hits about anything that's war related, it usually inspires me to write lyrics for a song.
Wow.
And with this particular one, I remember there was a case down in the States where these people were coming back from Iraq, and they were being tried for assaulting people while they were in Iraq. So, you know,
Powerful.
crimes of war. So the spoils of war, as they're typically referred to, are usually items, but this is more emotional baggage.
Okay, well, we're going to give that a listen coming up next, right here on Under the Influence, Crack the Foundation. Newfoundland's Classic Rock, 97.5 K-Rock. Welcome back to Under the Influence. In the studio tonight, it's Doug, Matt, Rob, Chris, Dave. Crack the Foundation. We just heard one of their big influences, and we had to do a little, I guess, shuffle of the seats because this one, I guess, is your big influence. Stone the Crow, down.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Phil Anselmo, who was actually the lead singer of Pantera as well. And just his vocal style, the way that he writes, pretty much almost everything about him is just pretty big influence on everything that I do as a lead singer and vocalist.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's a good choice, of course. And Crack the Foundation. I'd like to... You guys are working on a new album. You got your demo out, and I heard you had a really busy week there back, I think it was last week?
Yeah, we did 3 shows in 1 week here in St. John's, and we played at headquarters and then the Rock House, and we finished it off by opening for Chevy on August 20th.
Oh, that must have been cool.
It was amazing.
What's the best thing do you guys find when you're on stage?
Well, we've got some pretty diehard fans when they do show up, and I guess just having them sing along with us when we're playing is it's pretty exhilarating.
Do you find it harder to perform in front of family and friends than in front of an audience you don't know?
No, I find it harder if I'm jamming at our house and my wife walks in with our son and not messing up than I do at a show.
Yeah.
When we're at the show, just, you know, you're in the zone.
You get in that
focusing
zone.
on what you're doing.
Do you guys do anything to prepare to get into the zone before you hit the stage? I always ask that question because some people have the strangest things. Something that you're allowed to say over the radio.
I know Matt does this thing that he refers to as taking care of the easy ones. I don't really know what that means, but if you want to find out, you'll have to ask him yourself.
I don't know if he wants to tell us the answer to that.
It's not radio friendly.
I guess the only real traditional.
Oh wait, no, we can't hear you.
Thing before we do anything before we go to play is me, Rob, and Matt will always do a shot of Jagger.
Oh really? That's interesting. People always
Chris
have their
Hoffman.
own things, right?
Yeah, and myself and Chris, we go get a glass of water.
Yeah, I'd be joining the water crew. Jagger doesn't do it for me. Well, it is Crack the Foundation here this evening with us, and we do have another song by you guys coming up next, which is on the demo. This one, Living My Life Again.